Stuff more tokens into a long context model, and it should just keep up, right? Chroma's July 2025 study says no. Across 18 frontier models, including Claude Opus 4 GPT 4.1, Gemini 2.5 Pro, and Qwen 3-235B, accuracy slid as inputs grew, even on a trivial needle-in-a-haystack lookup. They call it context rot. Over the next few minutes we will unpack what they measured, why it happens before the window fills, and what it means for us. Let us start with the core idea behind context rot. Here are the essentials of context rot in plain language, what it is and why it was introduced. Chroma tested 18 frontier models from Anthropic, OpenAI, Google, and Alibaba on July 14, 2025. Every single one lost accuracy as input tokens increased, and the decline was non-uniform rather than a clean, predictable curve. Their extended needle-in-a-haystack test used 8 input lengths and 11 needle positions. Even straightforward lookups degraded as context lengthened, showing this is not only a hard reasoning problem, but a basic retrieval one. A single distractor reduced performance, and 4 distractors compounded the drop. Lower similarity between the needle and the question, ranging from 0.445 to 0.829, correlated with a steeper accuracy decline across the board. In their long MEM eval runs, models given roughly 300 focus tokens outperformed the same models fed about 113,000 tokens. Structured haystacks also hurt more than shuffled ones, contradicting the tidy intuition that order helps. Now let us look at why context rot matters in practice. Here is where context rot shows up in real products, teams, and decisions. Our take: a 200K or million token window advertises capacity, not reliable usage. Chroma shows degradation well before overflow, so we should treat the headline window number as marketing and benchmark our own real workloads instead. If 300 focus tokens beat 113K, the lesson is engineering, not faith. We recommend aggressive context curation, re-ranking, and tight retrieval over stuffing entire documents into the prompt and hoping the model sorts it out. Claude Opus 4 refused at 2.89% while GPT models hallucinated more freely. For high-stakes lookups we would rather a model abstain than confidently invent, so vendor behavior under load belongs in the selection criteria. The thing to watch is whether newer releases genuinely break the rot curve, not just extend the window. Until a vendor publishes flat accuracy across length on tasks like these, assume long context performance still quietly erodes. Let us recap the key takeaways on context rot and what to do next. Context rot is the measured tendency of model accuracy to fall as input length grows, documented by Chroma across all 18 frontier models they tested in July 2025. Performance erodes well before the context window overflows, so a large advertised window does not guarantee reliable use of the tokens it can technically hold. This is not only a hard task problem. Basic needle-in-a-haystack retrieval weakened as inputs grew, especially with distractors and lower needle question similarity. Because tight 300 token inputs beat 113K token ones, the practical fix is curation and retrieval, treating context as a scarce resource rather than free space to fill. If long context reliability is now part of how we ship AI, it is worth designing for. We build practical, no-nonsense courses on AI, data, and security that connect research like this to the systems you actually run. Browse the full catalog over at Standarity.com and pick your next skill.